We're just a few days away from one of Minnesota's most anticipated weekends of the year. The DNR says at least 221,000 people have already bought a fishing license ahead of Saturday's opener.
Now, before you drop a line, what are the best conditions for fishing? Jeff Wagner explains how to maximize landing a prized catch.
Chilly, gloomy, and windy could explain why boaters left Lake Minnetonka alone last Friday. Not ideal for an enjoyable day on the water, unless your mission is fishing.
I mean, this is a great day. Overcast, windy.
Jason Ortberg would agree.
If I had to pick a day, this is about what I would pick.
He owns Tonka West Guide Service.
What are the best conditions for fishing?
For fishing, you want cloud cover and a little bit of wind.
Wind makes the water choppy and harder for fish to see your boat. Cloud cover prevents the sun from casting your boat's shadow on the lake floor, another clue for fish to keep their distance.
How does temperature fit into this?
And this time of year, you want it to be steadily coming up as, our season progresses.
By the month of May, Ortberg says Lake Minnetonka's water temperature rises into the 50s.
As we get into the 50, they're starting to be done with that spawn. They're moving out of the creeks and their spawning areas. And they're extremely hungry and looking for bait to eat, and that's why it's so good at opener.
Are you the type of person who will get out there at 3, 4 in the morning ever?
It really depends on what I'm fishing for. If I'm fishing muskies, yeah, I want to get up early.
What's the best time of day to get on the water?
For walleyes, you're going to want to be at those low light periods.
That means starting an hour before sunrise or just as the sun sets, the ideal bite windows for walleye.
Would midnight work?
Yes, and you'll see a lot of guys out here at midnight, 12:01, you can start walleye fishing.
You'll catch a lot of fish after dark, and people can be surprised by that.
Can rain hurt or help the condition?
They usually do better. I think it's the pressure change with the weather, and then also, again, we got clouds and you got wind and things are changing, and that gets them moving to start feeding and stuff.
If the change in weather conditions is gradual, drop a line. But if it is abrupt with huge temperature or air pressure swings, Ortberg says to wait a day for the fish to get acclimated to the changes in the water.
I like to see consistent weather.
What's the least ideal day?
80 degrees, no clouds, and dead, flat, calm lake.
Fishing's more about getting out there and having fun than catching the fish sometimes.